Hi there friends, it's Sarah from Ruffles and Rain Boots, and today we are making weighted tennis shoes. Now I use these for gnomes, you can use them for dolls. They're great to help everything stand and stay put. If you'd like to make them, stick around. As always, please like this video so I know you're here crafting with me. It does help us out a lot. Now let's talk about these little shoes. These are heavy little guys. They are solid and they help everything stand straight. They're really easy to make. But first I want to talk about why they're easy to make. So as you can see, I have a lot of gnome shoes, a lot of gnome boots, clogs, even slippers, and the pattern is what makes this easy. So speaking of the pattern, here's what we need: the dowel, the foam core, some craft foam, some felt in 2 colors, needle, thread, rocks, and fleece for the socks if you're using them. You can make tights for the little dowels, anything you want. Okay, so let's just examine this for a second. This is how we're going to create it. So you need small rocks that are going to fit in here. I buy them at the dollar store and the Target dollar spot. And like I said, this little sock is optional. Okay, so once we have all of the pattern pieces cut, we are going to assemble starting at the toe. Now the toe is easy because of the pattern. We're going to wrap it. Again, because of the pattern, this goes super fast. Now we're going to be adding in our little foam front piece. It's cut specifically to go easily on. You can see all of those measurements are done for you. Super simple, and it's super easy to bring this all together. You can do 2 of them at once. Okay, so now once you have everything done, we're just going to cover the bottom. You can use a black felt for a black soled tennis shoe. I used white for this one because I'm going to use it on a ghost gnome. And we just put that down, and then you can kind of push in the middle to make sure it's all down. But here you can use craft foam. You can use either the ones with sticky kind like I did on the big high top tennis shoes, or you can use this kind, which is just craft foam cut into a strip. And you just line it up and it pops right into place. Isn't that nice? I love it when it comes together. Okay. So as you can see here, our shoe is almost done. We're just going to let the hot glue dry here for a second, and then we're going to get a 4 1/4 inch dowel. I cut it and then just cut them all at the same time. But basically what we're doing is we're not going to put the dowel in at the front or even the middle. It's going to be a little further back, kind of where an ankle is. And why we're doing that is so your gnome doesn't tip forward. We want to make sure that this is straight up and down. So we're going to put a dollop of hot glue right in here, and then we're going to hold it in place. I know it's kind of a pain because I hate holding anything in place, but we do need to hold it to where it's straight up and down, so it doesn't move when you let go. And you can just make sure you line the 2 up if you're doing them at the same time, but we're just going to stick that over to the side and then make sure that glue is set up. And I'm just going to make a quick and easy sock. And again, you can use tights, you can use a dollar store curling rod to make a thick leg, but for this I'm just going to roll up some fleece. I'm going to put the fuzzy on the inside, the really fuzzy part, and then I'm just going to roll it into a cylinder and let that dry for a second. Okay, so make sure you don't squeeze it together in case any hot glue comes out. So we're going to set that aside. And now this is just a little accent piece like for those famous tennis shoes that I don't know that I can say on a video. I'm just going to put a little circle here. You can draw a star if you'd like. So I'm just going to pop it back here. I kind of like look at where your other one is so that you have it even, and then just pop it on. And you can also choose to make a little black band along the bottom like we did with the high top shoes. That's super cute as well. Okay, so we're going to get about a 20-inch piece of embroidery thread, and we're going to don't split this one, okay? We're going to thread that through. We're going to make little grommets with a pen. I just used 3, and then we're just going to start threading it through. Now I'm going to start it here, and then I'm going to tie a knot on the end. And I'm only saying that because I accidentally pulled it through too many times. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to an opposite side and an opposite, meaning it's got to be 1 down from where you were, and then you're just going to crisscross back and forth. Super duper easy. I thought this was really fun actually. And then once you get to the very top, don't pull too tight by the way, but once you get to the very top, all we're going to do is tie the shoe like you would normally tie it. right? Or lace the shoes. No, is it tie the shoes or lace? I don't know. Anyway, and then once you have at the end, you can just tie another knot on that side. Okay, so now we're going to add the weight. Now you can see these are dollar spot, little, supposed to be decorative gravel for your plants, but they're perfect for filling up gnome shoes. Make sure you get it all the way to the toe. That's why these were designed that way. And do a little dance and do a little moonwalk. No, I'm just kidding. So I did add a little bit of glue in here so that they're solid. You don't have to though. And if you are going to be making the ghost gnome, I'm using these on, we're going to glue those socks down right here. But you can add glue right on top of the rocks and glue the socks in as well. Here we go. And we're just going to do the other one. Make sure that they're even. That took me a couple times. And here they are. Super simple, super cute, and they're perfect for dancing. So let me know, what do you think? Will you make these? I love them for weighted standing gnomes. The pattern will be down below. As always, thank you so much for being here, and please subscribe to Ruffles and Rain Boot.